Hello everybody, Gliderman here. So today we're going to be working on making the Tic Tac Toe project repeatable so that we can play multiple games of it in sequence without having to quit the application and then start it back up. So, the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to scroll down here and we're going to see in this little else statement here, if we didn't win, we have the reset the game comment, and so we're going to be working in there. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a method called reset buttons, which will reset the button labels, and then we're going to call another method which will be start game, which will basically be similar to the stuff in the constructor. So let's create our reset game and start game methods up here. So we're going to just do public void start game and open that with a brace, and then public void reset game. I may have said that that was reset buttons, but it's basically the same thing, reset game. So we're going to leave the build window in here, and also the set visible. However, in the start game method, we're going to put that label in there, and we're just going to call start game there. Yeah. You know what? No, let's have the label text set after the start game. It's just going to be a little bit prettier that way so that it doesn't glitch and snap into view. Now the reset game, it's pretty simple. We just need our 9 buttons, and then for that to load up the auto completion. Set text, and then we're just going to set that to an empty text. So let's just copy and paste this so that we have 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then here, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. And so now our buttons are reset. But remember, we also have an integer array right up here that we need to set everything, or reset everything to 0 in. So let's do, after these buttons, a little for loop, and we'll just make it use integer I. We're going to start at index 0, and we're going to go while I is less than states dot length, so that it can be a little bit dynamic, and so we don't have hard-coded values aside from right there. And then we're just going to do states, and then a little bracket, I believe, I forget, and then I inside. So we're getting that specific index, and then we're just going to assign that to 0, just like that. And that's going to reset it. And actually, to make sure our game is nice and working properly, just in case things get set up up here just in the wrong way, we're going to do reset game before the start game method. And we're going to remove the assigned true there and put xturn is assigned true in here, so that we have everything standardized, and so we don't have things different from one game to the other. Now, if we go down here, we're also going to be asking the user whether or not they would like to play another game. So, once this show message dialog has popped up, and then the user clicks OK, it should go to here, flip whose turn it is, and then since this was a win, it will pop down here and we can do the reset here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to say int and then choice, which will be what the user chose to do, whether to reset or no, or not. So we're going to display JOptionPane dot. So I believe we're going to be going with the show option dialog. So let's just press return. So our parent component will be null. Our message will be, would you like to play again? Don't forget a question mark there. And then our title will be just play again with a question mark. Our option type, JOptionPane dot, and then yes, no option right there. And then this is getting a bit wide, so let's give ourselves some space by pressing return there. The multi-line does work. The message type is just simply going to be JOptionPane dot information message is what we'll go with. And then in terms of icon and whatnot, we're just going to do null, null, and null. And then of course we need a semicolon on the end of that. And now that should display a little message dialog saying, hey, would you like to play again? So now we can also compare this integer called choice to the other default options, yes and no. So if choice equals JOptionPane dot yes option, then it does something there. Else, which will include else, we aren't going to test if it's no, because it can also return a closed option. And we're just going to assume that any other option aside from yes is just going to be you want to quit the game. So we're just simply going to do system.out, system.exit, and then we're going to have just 0 as the status there, which I believe is the normal status. It exited properly. So if it was the yes option, then what we're going to do is we're going to say reset game, and then we're going to do start game. And I think that should work quite nicely. We can give this a test by just clicking run, and that'll build and launch it. And you can see we got our game here. X goes first, so that worked. Let's just say X goes there, O goes there, X goes there, O goes there, and X goes there. U1, X is 1. You can drag this over and you can see what the board was there. We can click OK. Would you like to play again? Let's try no. Okay, that exited cleanly. Let's try running it again. Wait for that to launch. X, putting all those in. X is 1. Would you like to play again? Let's click yes. Okay, so that resets everything nicely there. And then let's do another one like that. X is 1. Would you like to play again? So everything is working perfectly there. So thanks very much for going through this series with me as we were building this Tic Tac Toe game. I hope it was fun for you, and I hope you learned something there in going through this. And now you should have a fully working Tic Tac Toe game in Java. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!